this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. So glad that you're all here. Today we're doing a pick a card and the question, what's coming in my love life? So this is exciting. This is for singles. So if you are watching this and you are in a relationship, I will do a different pick a card for you, but this one is for singles. So what's coming next in my love life? We're going to take a look. I have 3 decks spread out here today. I have the Tarot de la Nuit, I have the Zombie Tarot, and I have the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Here on the Tarot de la Nuit, we have Fluorite. Here on the Zombie Tarot, we have Carnelian. And here on the Chakra Wisdom, we have Green Aventurine. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to live shuffle, and I will be setting out 3 piles. Then I will be inviting you to select your pile. I will put timestamps in the description. That way you can bump around and fast forward as you need to. Hopefully a little bit easier. Before we get started, I wanted to remind anyone who is not yet subscribed to please go ahead and hit subscribe, because I do come out with new pick a card videos every day, and I never want you to miss out. All right, my friend, that all being said, let's get going. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, let me spread back out a little bit. There we go. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you to calm your mind. Think of the question, what is coming in my love life? See where your attention is drawn and select your pile. If you need extra time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let's find out what is coming in your love life. All right, let's see what we've got going on for you. What is coming next in your love life? Okay, so what is coming next in your love life? Well, I can see that things have been going a little slowly for you. You know, and that's okay. That happens to all of us, you know. But I can tell that it's starting to get on your nerves. It's starting to bother you. It's starting to make you feel that, you know, you're just ready to just leave it all behind. You know, you're like, nope, I'm just ready to stop trying maybe, or leave somebody behind who maybe you've been waiting for, that it's just not happening. Definitely. You're ready to move on this, and you kind of are feeling stuck, like you don't know quite how to move forward, or perhaps you don't have the energy to move forward, or maybe you're not even sure of how to move forward. So again, it doesn't have to be that you're waiting for somebody, but I do get that coming through too, that you potentially have been waiting for someone and you're just tired of waiting. Either that, or maybe you're just tired of being single. You're tired of dating. You're tired of trying to meet the person that is, more appropriate for you, or what have you. But I have good news. We've got some really good opportunities coming up for you. We have got wands all on this side. Wands is the suit of effort and growth. So your love life is going to be growing. Right now, again, you might be feeling this way, and it might feel a little bit like, wow, nothing's happening. I'm depressed now. I'm feeling like, how am I going to move forward? What's going to change? Kind of feeling that Debbie Downer kind of vibe. But you're ready for it. And it's a good thing you're ready for it, because here it comes. We've got our Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands talks about a new opportunity for growth, a new opportunity to grow something. So this tells me that you're likely going to be meeting somebody. It's coming right here in the middle. Notice we have a spread here. This is where you're probably going to be meeting somebody, and then here we take off with all of our wands, right? So it seems like this is going to be a relationship that starts off kind of feeling like, I don't know, or meh, I'm not sure. Feeling kind of like you just can't get your bearings yet, So it might start off where it's not going to necessarily start off like a slam dunk, like, oh, I can't believe, stars shooting out of your eyes and hearts falling all over the place. It doesn't necessarily going to be that sweep you off your feet kind of thing. But I do see that it is coming, and it is going to change. The reason I know it's going to change is we have our Page of Wands. Pages are always the beginning of something, the beginning, the newness. It also talks about inexperience, which is exactly what our Five of Wands was talking about. Inexperience in the sense that it's just not jiving. It's not meshing right away. That's where I'm getting that it might be a situation where you're like, I don't know about this, kind of thing. But with our page here, the page is saying that this will in fact move forward. This is something you will want to move on and take on the next level. Now, how long does that take? I don't know. Does this happen like you walking into it knowing that you're going to go for it, stick with it and stay with it for the long haul? Or does it mean that over time you realize this? But either way, this is going to take some time to develop. Our Page of Wands is also talking about being kind of impatient. So it seems like this might be an issue for you. You're wanting it to move forward. You're feeling like this person is just not, on the same page maybe, or at the same level you are in terms of your relationship readiness. You're ready. You're ready. Again, whether it's you're tired of waiting for somebody you had your heart set on, or you're just tired of being single. Either way, it's moving. It is moving. Let's get another one. We want an outcome. So let's take a look at our cut card. Now, the cut card is the middle of the deck. It is the energy of the outcome. So let's see what else we have so that we can piece this all together. Ready? Boom. Oh boy, the Fool. Remember what I said about something new is coming in? We had our Ace of Wands here. The Fool is the granddaddy of all new adventures and new first steps, new journeys. This talks about anything being possible. The one thing that it does pop up, and it also has popped up here, is that you might have the tendency to want to jump in. You're wanting to speed this along faster than this other person is ready. That might kill things. You don't want to force somebody into doing something that is not, playing out the way that they would play it out. At the same time, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, stick to what it is that you want and that you expect out of life. So, there's a fine balance there. But I can see that, this person's going to be moving a little slowly. So you're kind of feeling like, hey, man, what's going on with this? You're ready. You are ready. But this person is definitely coming in I am going to say that your time of being single is going to be ending here shortly. This is the near future because that is what I declared in my mind when I am shuffling, and that new opportunity is right here. Again, this inexperience or this lack of relationship accomplishments. I mean, you're more developed in the relationship world than this person is. Maybe you've had more experience. Maybe you've learned more on your journey. So it might be a little bit making you feel a little bit impatient and things like that. But it looks to be, positive for the long haul. Let's pull one more. Let's make sure. Let's make sure it's going to be positive in the end. What I'm going to do is I just fan the cards out and I stop wherever it feels good and pick a card that's calling my name, like that one. Like that one. So is this going to be good in the end? Is this going to be good in the end? Oh, well, hell yeah, it is. We've got our Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a success card. This is about having it all at the end of the road, all the work you've been doing. It's about coming together. It's about family. It's about wealth. It's about that whole package. And again, kind of just that sense of accomplishment, So yeah, I think it's going to be a positive relationship in the end. I do believe, though, that you might feel a little bit at first, like I described, about, being ready to move forward when this person is not. So, go easy on yourself. Make sure that you follow what it is that makes a difference for you. Don't sacrifice what it is you want, but at the same time, relax, go slow. All right, pile one. Oh, I'm dying. Let me know what you think about this. It's pretty exciting, right? Does this side make sense? Does this make sense to how you're feeling right now? Let me know. Drop a comment. I'd love to interact with you. And of course, please make sure you hit subscribe on your way out. All right, my friend. Thank you for letting me read for you. Pile number two. All right, pile two. Let us find out what is going on. What is coming in your love life? All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, you've got some happy things, it looks like. Looks like some good things. Let's see what else we have here, and I'll explain. Okay, so what's coming next in your love life? All right, so what is coming next? I think right away something's coming up quickly. I think something's coming up pretty quickly. We've got the Sun, we've got the Ten of Hazards, and we have our Judgment card. So I think somebody's coming in. Somebody's coming in that you've been maybe potentially kind of hoping for. Now, this might be somebody that you already kind of have your eyes on, that you're like, ooh, I want that person. Or this person's going to present themselves and you're going to be like, wow, this is exactly what I was wanting, kind of thing. I know that because we have our Sun card, and the Sun card talks about success, happiness, fulfillment, finding what truly makes you happy in life. That is our Sun card. The Ten of Hazards, Hazards is Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is saying kind of a similar thing. It's about achievement. It's about kind of that family unit, feeling like you've really meshed on all levels of physical life. So it does include your physical world, like money and things like that, accomplishment. We've got a double whammy of awesomeness, right? Now, we have here Judgment card. It seems to me that you reserve judgment, which is a good thing, because you do have to see how people are. Actions speak louder than words, and people in a new relationship typically are, showering somebody in compliments or in kindness or in love, kind of thing. And you know how that goes at the beginning of a relationship. Well, it looks like you're going to be reserving judgment because you want to see, again, actions speak louder than words. We're going to jump over here. And now what I see, the exact thing I was saying about our judgment, reserving judgment. The Four of Cups is saying that you're going to kind of be going into this new encounter with I could take it or leave it, you know. And the reason you're going into it like that is, again, you're feeling pretty good already. This person is potentially coming in saying, you know what, this looks good. I'm excited about this. I feel good. I'm having a good time. But again, as far as that deeper connection, you are reserving judgment. And that means here with our Four of Cups that you're going to take what's good and you're going to ignore the rest. You're not going to let it bother you. You're not going to get all crazy about it. It's going to be, you know, something that is you're reserving judgment. I just keep coming up with that. I just keep coming up with that. Here, our Two of Swords tells me the same thing. The same thing. And then we have our Seven of Pentacles telling me a similar thing. So we've got a bunch of cards talking about you wanting to reserve judgment. However, it's going to start off awesome. And maybe that's what makes you feel like, okay, is this real? Do I trust this? What I'm going to say, and this is coming from me, not the cards, is have some fun. You know, it doesn't, you know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But, you know, as long as you're not getting hurt or, you know, it's not in some way harming you or harming someone else, have some fun. See how it goes. Reserve judgment, right? Take what's good, you know, see how it goes. But you have to remember, you have to be able to face it and look at it and be very realistic and honest with yourself. In the beginning, it's really easy to fall into that romance, you know, mindset and things like that. However, you know, with some let me just show you this. I don't know if you can see it. Take the blindfold off. Look at this kid wearing a blindfold. He doesn't want to see the zombies. Remember, it's zombie theme. He doesn't want to see them, and so he's going to sit there. He's not going to act. Well, you don't want a point of inaction. Now, we want to reserve judgment because we want to see how actions speak louder than words. We want to make sure it's not just that fun beginning part, things like that. Well, a lot of times we feel like, well, I'm having so much fun. I don't want to notice things that may not be what I want, that may seem like it's not going to go anywhere. Take your blindfold off. That's going to eliminate a lot of things. You have to be realistic with yourself. You have to not just fall into that romance where we're ignoring red flags or what have you. I'm not suggesting there are red flags. We haven't seen that yet, but you have to be able to see those red flags. Does that make sense? All right, let's get a couple more. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So red flags, we want to see, is there a reason? Are there red flags? Let's find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fan the cards out and just stop where I feel like it's calling my name. Like that one. Right. Page of Swords. Okay, so we've got more swords. This talks about somebody who is very adaptable. So I think your person, whoever this is coming in, when they come in all fabulous and you're like, wow, I think this person really does have some good qualities. I think that reserving judgment is a smart thing, but don't get so wrapped up in that you're unwilling to see what's good and make you unwilling to kind of be open to moving forward, because this person is. This person is very adaptable. This person likes to communicate and they are a fast learner. So they want to be able to be the person that, the partner that you need, and to be able to talk to you and be open, which is an awesome thing in a relationship. Obviously, we need that. And so I do believe that, anything that you are potentially concerned about or direction you want to take your relationship, they are going to be open to talking to you about that. All right, so let's take a look at the cut card. This is the middle of the deck, and this is going to show me the energy of the outcome. Ready? Go. Ooh, the Emperor. Yeah. I think this is going to go great. This is for achievement. This is for success. I'm wondering if this person coming in might be a little bit older than you. Sometimes the Emperor pops up when somebody's older. This is saying that you need to be able to speak your truth. Speaking your truth. Remember what I said here with our page, that this person is very open to listening to what you need and what you want. But if you don't communicate it, the person doesn't know. You can't just hide with your blindfold on. and not say something or recognize something and make action. If you're feeling like red flags are popping up, the cards are suggesting that things will be okay, but you do have to be smart. You do need to use your better judgment. Okay. The Emperor again is making kind of order out of things. So you see this happening in the end. I think it's going to kind of even out. This is going to go away, go bye-bye, because you're open, you're honest, you're listening, you're speaking your truth. And I think here, this is where that powerful relationship is born. So, oh my goodness, pile 2, it does look like somebody is coming in. And I think we've got a lot of solid advice and a lot of solid clues as to how to recognize this person and develop the relationship once you connect. Oh, I don't know. Do you have somebody in mind? Is there somebody that you're thinking about? Ooh, pile 2. I would love to hear from you. Please drop a comment. Let me know. And of course, I'd love to invite you to subscribe so that you're part of the family. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Let's find out what is coming next in your love life. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so let's see what we've got. What is coming next in your love life? Ooh, I'm thinking that somebody might be coming in that you know. It doesn't have to be an ex, but it's somebody that you know. Do you have your eyes on somebody right now? Maybe not, but maybe they have eyes for you. I definitely think that we've got somebody coming in who is wanting to kind of start a relationship with you. You might be friends. You might not even realize this person is there. In other words, they have a crush on you. Excuse me. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody from your past in terms of a relationship. It could be, though, because that would also apply. But either way, I do think you know this person. And it's going to look like we want to maybe try this as a couple as opposed to whatever it is that you are at this point. So that's pretty cool. So the 3 of Wands says that we're going to have success. It says that, based off of our past dealings, our past thoughts, feelings, interactions, whatever that looks like for you, that you're going to be able to build on things. You have something in common. You guys have something in common for sure. Now, whether that's in common meaning just you like the same things, but I think it's that you either work the same place, you shop at the same store, you were together at one point, you're friends currently. It's like something like that. Do you know what I mean? The strength card is also here, and the strength card talks about overcoming obstacles and things like that. Talks about having the strength to overcome things. So, if it's an ex coming in, there might be an opportunity to try to overcome some things. But if it's not an ex, it could be just the simple thing of overcoming the perspective you already had about this person. You didn't know them, you had no perspective, right? You have no idea what they're doing. If it's they have a crush on you, if you work with them, if you go to the same store, if you whatever, there is something coming in that's going to change, and you're going to be looking at each other differently. You're going to be kind of letting go of that view of either the unknown or your current established relationship as friends or as people who cross in the night. Again, whatever that looks like, it's going to be changing. Woo! And I think it might be changing because this person is going to be helping you in some way. Maybe they're helping you out financially. Maybe they're giving you time to help talk to you and get whatever it is in order. It does seem like it has something to do with regular everyday life. So something really innocent in terms of, as compared to, I mean, maybe a relationship talk, or, oh, I have some horrible psychological trauma I want to talk to you about. I don't mean help like that. This seems like more like a help in a regular everyday life type of way, which also could involve time, giving you that time, and it could involve money as well. We have another Pentacles here. So that again is regular everyday life. Our queen is, she's very nurturing, very stable, and things like that. But she is often kind of somebody who is unwilling to try something new. You might feel that way. You might feel like, hey, man, I never thought of you in that way. Or, hey, we've had a lot of trouble. I don't want to try again. You know, those kinds of things. Well, what's going to get you to that point? You need a little convincing. Again, it looks a little different if it's an ex, because you have a lot of stuff. You got a lot of baggage. You got a lot of good times, bad times. You got whatever broke you up. You know, you got a lot. If it's somebody new, though, you clearly haven't had an opportunity to build up a lot, you know. But again, this is talking about you kind of balancing it out in your mind, coming to terms with things. You know, perhaps this person presents themselves to you and you're like, I don't know about this, you know, but this is saying, you know, trying to kind of weigh it out. And if it is an ex, you know, resolving things, right? We need more. Let's find out. I want to see more. I want to get an idea, first of all, over here. Is this an ex or is this somebody new? What I'm going to do is I fan the cards out and I just stop wherever it feels good. And the card that's calling my name, like this one, the one that's calling my name. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Queen of Swords. Yeah. I do think it might be somebody from your past that you have been with, dated in some, or had a relationship with. Somebody's going to reappear. I do think that that's where we're leaning. Let's see. What is the helping? What is that helping? Who would come to help you as an ex? Now, if you have children and together or shared a home or whatever, you know, clearly, you know, there might be something there, but I do think it's everyday life type of stuff. All right, so let's see. We'll go with that one. All right, so we've got the World. This is talking about long-term and long-distance relationships. This is about invitations, offers. I'm thinking that somebody's going to be coming in and either asking you to travel, perhaps, giving you money for something that would help you move forward. Definitely an invitation of some kind, like an offer, you know, to help you do something, to make a dream come true, to make a wish of yours fulfilled. You know, maybe it's a wish that you paid your phone bill, you know, could be something like that. Maybe it's a wish that you always wanted to go to the beach, you know, and anything in between. You know, it could be something, you know, anything though that is making you feel like, you know, that's a relief kind of thing. And again, it is regular life. So I gravitate toward money, but it also could involve travel. And we've got another travel. So okay, so our Queen of Coins, that's our Pentacles. We very similar in the terms with our Queen of Swords, that you're wanting to get things right. You're wanting to very much manage this process, have your voice heard. You're also very stern and with whatever it is that you, if it's an ex, you have to be stern, right? You have to say what it is you need, your truth. You have to admit to your part in things, but you also have to have other people be accountable and make sure that they're going to not repeat whatever it is that happened, you know, things like that. We run right here into our Justice card. The Justice card, like I said, is about that balance and making sure things are right. Well, our Queen of Swords over here is about justice as well. So something that has wronged you in some way needs to be resolved. And I feel like this person is going to just be giving you what you need, telling you what you want to hear. So you need to be careful, and you need to be watching. Is it real, or is this person just telling you what you want to hear? Let's try one more, and then we'll get an outcome. I'm very intrigued here with this pile 3. All right, 2 of Swords. All right, it's somebody who doesn't want to admit to or see what they did wrong. Yeah, they don't want to offend you. They don't want to upset you. Yeah, I'm real feeling like it's somebody from your past. It's a relationship. Okay, ready? We're going to do the cut card now. This is the energy of the outcome. We got to see this. Are you ready? Go. All right, so we've got some victory. We've got some victory. This person is definitely into you. This person definitely is honest in their desire to start a relationship with you. And again, if it's an ex, that means resolving things. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that you know, though. Anyway, this is about recognizing you. This is about, obviously, I'm into you. I recognize you as the person I want to be with. That's what this card says. It also talks about victory. So it does look like this might be something you want to give some attention to and consider. Somebody from your past, you might have already kind of classified them in your mind as somebody you want to be with or you don't want to be with. It could have been somebody too who disappeared, and you just thought you were doing something and it was going somewhere and then it wasn't going anywhere. Either way, though, we on both sides, we have somebody, a personality type, which would be you, needing to be able to kind of put things in order, to be managing and speaking your truth, making sure that everything is in line with what you expect and what you deserve, and there will be success. Ooh, I'm dying. You got to let me know what you think. Please leave me a comment. I'm so interested to hear how this applies to you. So let me know. And before you head out, I would love it if you would hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you.